Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm still kind of getting used to what the fuck am I actually supposed to say when I like start a video, but we'll iron out the details of that I guess as I go and grow. But today I wanted to drop in here and talk about one of my favorite concepts, which was a game changer in my coaching in my own life, in my coaching with what I do in my business life. But it's the concept about how our thoughts create our results, like this the recipe for life. Our thoughts create our results. I knew in my little heart, I was getting this ping to, I wanted to explore the platform of YouTube. I will be the first one to tell you that I only want to do the fun things in my life. I only want to do the fun things. And the things that don't sound fun, like learning how to edit videos, learning how to upload videos. Basically, I just want to like skip over like the stuff and just get to the fun part about being on YouTube, which is like the posting of the videos, like giving sweet content, kind of like interacting, engaging, learning, all that stuff. And so what was happening is I knew I had a goal. I knew what the end result wanted, but I kept repeating thoughts in my brain about how shitty it was. I don't have to learn how to edit a video. I don't know what I'm doing. It's gonna take so much time to learn how to edit a video. My videos when I first post them aren't gonna have all those fancy like things on the little thumbnails. I'm not gonna have like the music. Nobody's gonna watch them. You know, all these like thoughts were swirling in my brain, which were ultimately like stopping me from just fucking moving forward. And you know, we think that confidence comes before we do, and that's a big farce. It actually comes as we do. And you know, a lot of us are so wired to not wanting to feel uncomfortable, which is like feeling kind of vulnerable. You're putting yourself out there. Am I going to be a failure? Are people going to mock me, ridicule me, da 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 da? And like we all want to kind of keep those feelings like way the fuck out there. And so essentially that keeps us from kind of putting ourselves out there in the world. And like I found a quote, and I cannot remember where I read it, but it was freaking brilliant, because I know a lot of us, we have these dreams in our heart, and I know they were placed there by whoever you pray to, and it's kind of something that we're supposed to do to, like, you know, help others, because our voice and our sound and our color and our scheme and our vibe will attract our tribe. But the concept of the quote was, if you are afraid of putting work out there that isn't creative or that has been done before, the next time you're at the grocery store, look down the bread aisle. And that was so freaking powerful for me, in particular, because we're like a dime a dozen. But the thing is my light is going to attract a certain vibe. I have a different way of teaching techniques. We all have the same, we all learn pretty much from the same book, the same system, the whatever, but we put our own spin on it, and then we put it out into the world so that our people can see us. Then those people turn around and their people can see us, and that's how we create the ripple effect. But if you dial that back into how our thoughts create our results, and it really once I got out of my bullshit, you know, about, oh my gosh, Andrea, just fucking hit record, get a topic, put your notes, have a guideline, figure out what it is you want to accomplish, put it out there, and fucking upload that first video and get it out of the way. You're gonna be fine. It's not gonna be earth-shattering, no, but you're going to have the movement on it. But I had to tweak and get myself out of the thoughts like, oh my god, oh, it's gonna suck learning how to da-da-da. And so one of the techniques that I use in my own world and coaching too is, you know, we have to be mindful of our thoughts. Awareness is always like the first key to, you know, really kind of awakening into who we really are and doing the things, you know, we need to do. But I would catch the thoughts and I would check them, and then I would change them. Ah! UPS guy's here. Oh my god, that means my dumbbells are here. And I don't really want to stop videoing, so I'm just gonna keep going. But I was Molly. I would have thoughts like, you know, I don't want to do this. I don't want to learn how. I don't want to. It's gonna be too much. And so since my brain was telling me that it was too much, then I just didn't do anything at all. But so then what I did is I checked the thought and I kind of challenged it, and I said, you know what? It might be kind of fun learning something new, and I just left it at that. Because you can't go like from lying to yourself because your body knows. Yes, my weights. Hang on, I'll be right back. Look, Mom. Do I need a sign?
Nope, you're good.
Sweet, thank you.
Yep.
Yay, my dumbbells and my weights and my slam bar here. But you can't go from thinking this train of thought of I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, to being like, ooh, I love it, because your body, your energy, and your own self inner being knows you cannot bullshit yourself. So we call it like kind of moving up the thought ladder, like the feeling ladder. Like go from I don't like this to neutral. And then once that kind of like seeps in and you can like flow with that, then change it just a little bit more. So for me, it was like, this is a nagging fucking deal, to, you know, it might actually be fun. I don't know. And that felt believable to me. Like you can feel it, you know, in your body and your fucking soul, that you can believe that and you can ride on that. And so then that's kind of like if I felt those other thoughts coming in, I would just kind of like give them a peace sign, and then I would replace that thought with the one that I wanted to intentionally feel, that I knew was then going to be able to create a different result than I was currently getting. So constantly reprogramming, it might be kind of fun. And you know what? It kind of is. I still haven't done shit for learning how to like make a cute intro. That doesn't mean I'm not going to, but at least it now doesn't stop me from like producing what it is I want to produce. And I just believe, because, you know, I'm 38 and 9, 38, 30, whatever, something. You know, I spent a lot of my time in my life being so afraid to like put myself out there, because I know that I would let my own brain talk me out of it, because, you know, we've probably all been humiliated before. We didn't like how that felt, and like putting ourselves out there is like very raw and, you know, whatever, because there's trolls and there's, you know, and but there are people that are very supportive, and I believe that we all help when we kind of like step into what it is our passions are. And my passions are being an expander and showing that like, if I can do this and overcome this shit, because if you would have known me like 6 years ago, I could not find a fucking silver lining in anything if it ran me over and backed up and it ran me over again and left skid marks on me. And so I know if thought work is like the legit where everything is at, like the game changer for our lives, and how we can really have much more say in the outcome of what we do, and we can be more of a creator instead of just a life happens to us kind of person, then I am like very determined to share and coach on what it is that I've done and learned and implemented and put my spin on, so that other women and people can share that same elevated type of life. Because I do believe that because I am successful does not take away from anybody else's, and if I help somebody and she becomes successful, that does not take away anything from me. There's more than enough to go around. And yeah, but that was my little chirp for today, is really, if you can dial it down and get and understand the concept that our thoughts create our results, it really makes you start like realizing just how much, you know, we let go unregulated and undetected in our brain, and how it really would behoove all of us. Like, I know the quarantine is bad, I don't even want to get into it, like the COVID stuff, But on the positive silver lining side of that, it has forced people to slow down, and if they used that time wisely, they could get more connected with themselves, and maybe more beautiful things can come out of that. But anyway, thoughts create results. That's the mantra for today. And yeah, just put yourself out there. It's not gonna hurt. If I can do it, you can do it. And we'll see you on the next video.